So hello and welcome to another episode of Old Bloke Streaming. Today we've joined in and we're having some fun with old Fred. So we'll see how long we stay here. I don't know how long I'm planning to stay here, quite honestly, but not had any luck yet. So I'll probably stay until we have at least one reasonable one. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. But what you do so we're just outside Jason Center here. So we're down to the south of Jason Center. The waypoint is there. It's 75616 79733. You can come down here and just throw some shots into it, and it goes down. If you stood with the pack, you get shared damage. Just give me a second. The dogs. Oi, come here. Dogs are fighting. Sorry about that. But yeah, you get shed damage, and anyway, we'll see. Not expecting too much, but hopefully we can get break even at least. Maybe. I might just stay here until the gun runs out. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. So what have I been doing this week? I've been basically doing a few things here and there. Ugh, that was a horrible one again. So yeah, I've been doing a few things. I've been working on my sorry, my cat just jumped down, made me jump. I've been working on my new player series. I say I got some permission from MindArc earlier in the month to do a new player series with a brand new character. So if you see Old Bloke Gaming Noob, please say hello. But you can't trade with me. I can't do anything with it other than just play through the early game. But that's cool. I was really happy that MindArc let me do it. So that's really cool. So what else have we been doing? I've been basically doing the ARIS pretty much daily. Been trying to make sure that I get as many vouchers as possible. I have another 80. I got another pull ready to go, so I'm really just waiting to get that pull in. I will just throw that up. So yeah, I want to get that pull. I want to get that pull sold, and then we'll see. Not really too much else exciting. 18 ped. Well, that was not too bad one. Got my silver bunny out. You can see it's all bunnies and Tesla pods. We got a lot of high level players here. So I mean, these guys will be getting the cool items, I'm guessing. It's a shame. Whoops. But the good thing is, last time I was here, and basically, if I stood in the pack like this, I was just going down. So again, definitely seen some progress. I did do a video on it a couple of years ago or a year ago. I don't know when. But hey, mister, how you doing? Yep, I'm winning. Maybe. Oh, we got two. Am I winning? We're always winning, mate. We're always winning because we're always having fun. That's the most important thing. Yeah, we're having some fun with old Fred right now. So just get in here. It's a team loot, so you'll probably see at the top here every so often there'll be an old Fred global. Every one of these globals basically, it's just how big. And sometimes you get some pretty big ones. Whoa. Wasn't paying attention. Oops. Two's probably a little bit too many for me, isn't it? Ugh. Okay. That was a 20 pedder. This is where you really need some life steal. I might actually throw on my, but the problem is the efficiency is not that great on this gun, but it does do more DPS. So I would get more out of each one, but I'd need to go retune this. I might actually do it. I might actually do it after this kill. We're currently around break even. When I got here, I was like 580, something like that. But I will be taking armor damage, won't I? So, yeah, maybe not so much. Yeah, not too bad. All right. So yeah, just we're outside Jason Center down here, doing the old threads. Let's see what this one does. 19, so it's 20 paired. Let's see what it comes up at here. 20 paired. Um, where's the global list? Oh, there's 472, and I got 20 of it. So I'm doing what, 20th of the damage? Let's try with this one and see if it's any better. I'm not tracking how much I'm putting in at the moment, that's the problem. But I do have some lifesteal on this, so woo, we got 2 again. Yeah, it's a bit, whoops. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not planning to stay here that long. I'm gonna probably head over to ARIS and do the dailies over there. Wah. Are we running out of people here? So I got 12 ped on that one. So either it was a bad mob or I just didn't do it. Yeah, it was a bad mob. So I got one, about 1/20th again. Alright. I'm not using a BLP. I am using a BLP. Well, let's see this one, see if we can get through this one without doing. And let me reset Artemis. Stop. We got 2 again. Let me just drag it over there so I can see what's going on here. Alright, anyway, so we are doing a loadout. We are doing I don't have a loadout for this gun. Okay, I need to make one. So new, and I am using the DOA Bone Shatter. 13 ped on that one. A slightly better percentage of the the damage that time, but only a little bit. But if we have a 400, I should get 20 ped out of it, as long as I don't die. Alright, so anyway, let's go back to Artemis. Let's try and build this. So we've got a new loadout. We're going to do the DOA Bone Shatter. And here we got DOA CDF edition. Limited. What's the diff? Oh, that one. Bone Shatter. And we're using a Mayhem. What are we using on this? We are using a Mayhem B. So Mayhem B. Amplifier beta. Was a beta, wasn't it? Save that. I'm pretty sure I've also got. Oh, stop shooting. That was annoying. I'm pretty sure I've also got some enhancers on this. I do. So we have some T1. So we just got one. We got one T1 enhancer. So let me just put the enhancer on. So we have an enhancer on here. Edit. Enhancer damage +1. Save. Start. Old. Fred. And we are, I need that to be set active, and we are a go once this one dies. All right. Cool. We got 2 again. Ah. This is really annoying. Okay. I can't move my mouse. Ah. I hate that bug. I really hate that bug. That's another 11, so that's another 200 ped. Old Fred, I'm guessing. Oh, start. Oh. I should have started the last one. Alright, well, I'm not using the bone shatter either, am I? For 5 minutes. That was a really bad start. Anyway, we're off now. We'll see. It is interesting, though, that I can actually stand here and take some of the hits now. But if we go and look at some of the hoffs that have happened in the last 24 hours. So last 24 hours, AM1, AM1. See, we've got a 4,000 old Fred there, 3,000 old Fred, 3,700 old Fred. So if we can hit one of these, that would be mega, but chances are not on my watch. But you can see there's quite a few old Fred coming through at that 1 to 2,000 range. That was another what, 500, 200. That was a 400er, right? So that 400er, what did I end up with? 22 ped. Barely covered the expenses. Probably didn't cover the expenses, honestly. But we'll keep going. We'll have a little bit more fun here, and then we will probably head to ARIS. Oh, that's right. I was going to take. I was actually just going to get a bite to it as well. I was going to take one of these candies, get a bit more crit, a bit more reload speed, just for 10 minutes. But all a bit of fun. All a bit of fun. Anyway, if you want to come join, we are down just south of Jason Center, and the waypoint is 5 ped. That was horrible. Oh, that must have been a 100 ped Fred. That's just nasty. Let me just drag this down here. Hey, Elf Wizard. If you want to come join us, we are there. So we're having some fun with old Fred, or not necessarily having too much fun. I'm giving away all my ped at the moment. That last one was pretty abysmal. What was the global on it? Last old Fred, 198. I only got 5 of it. Ugh. That means there was an item in there and somebody took the bulk of the kill with an item. That is pretty brutal. But sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you do not. And right now, I am not. Minus 41. We need a big un. We need a big un. So basically, this is playing the slots. I got a Neurostim modified. Look at that, and 30 ped. So the Neurostim modifieds are probably another 30 ped. So that's actually pretty good. This thing. Yeah, this sells for about 35 ped. It's times 8. What is it? 5 ped? Yeah. 5 times 8, 40. Yeah, that's good. I can sell that if I don't use it. I can sell that for 35 ped or so. So on top of that, we're up. Yay! We're up a bit. So what have you guys been up to this week? Anything fun? As I said, myself, I've mainly been hanging around on ARIS, and I have been hanging around on a new character that I'm going to have a new series coming out soon, with you know, what to do and how to play as a new player and how to get kicked off and how to have a good start. That is the goal of the series. We shall see. I'm still working on it. Come on. Nice global. Nope. Ugh. 12.3. That's another 200 peda. So actually, this is not doing that much more than the BC30. Just I'm getting some life steal off the amp. The damage itself is barely any better than using the BC30. And the BC30 does have the scope on it, which this one does not. It does have one. Yeah, the tier on this is actually not that great. It's not advancing very fast either. It's pretty low tier increase rate, this one. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 42. So it's taking a lot of shots to level up. This one, by contrast, we're already tier 2.55 and it's 1,000 of 4,000, so it's leveling up much, much faster. Ugh. This bar keeps blocking. Very frustrating. Come on, old Fred. Give us a global. Give us a global. So who we got? Who we got in the stream? Ugh, another 11 ped. So that'll be another 200 pedder. Ugh. I'm holding out for a. What was that, old Fred? 196. Yeah, that's what I got. Garbage. Come on. Let's have a 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 ped Fred. You know that the moment I leave here, there'll be a 3,000 ped Fred. Anyway, I probably wouldn't get much off it anyway, to be honest. There's probably a lot more efficient fighters here and a lot better DPS fighters here. Like this dude here. What is here? Grand Archmaster ranged laser damage. He'll be kicking ass. Oh, White's here. Yeah, I mean, White's got pretty good deeps, I would say. Yeah. So I'm just here really as a passenger. Oh, I've picked up a second Fred. Please don't kill me. Ugh. Is that 3? Oh no. That was a 32 ped. I mean, still hasn't caught me back. Well, I guess it has with the pill, but 40, so that was a 500 pedder, and I got what? Oh, this one's gonna hurt. I'm gonna throw up a heal on this one. What did I just get? Sorry, I got 32. So 32 of a 400 of a 500. Okay, that's not too bad. So if we did get like a 1,000 pedder, I'll probably get about 80, 90, something like that. No, 60, something like that. I don't know. So anybody in the chat got any fun things to talk about this week? Oh, it's Father's Day today. Any fathers out there? Anybody get anything cool for Father's Day? I was out coaching football earlier. I got back. My little one completely forgot it. But when my wife got home from work, what was that one? 33. That's kind of a nice. That's all right. So when my wife got home from work, I did get. Just give me a second. I will be right back. So I got a nice Lego set. Look at this beast. I got the Shire. There you go. So I will have some fun building this over the next week or two, maybe. I got loads of Lego that I need to build, but so I actually was lucky. I went to New Zealand probably a couple of years ago now, and I did actually go to visit the set where they made the Shire. down there in New Zealand. It was actually really cool to walk around and see where they filmed it. They still have it all set up. The first time for the first movie, they tore it all down after Lord of the Rings, but they rebuilt it after The Hobbit and they left it there because people kept going and wanting to visit the site. So they've now made it a tourist attraction. It's really cool. If you ever get a chance, if you're ever down in New Zealand, I do recommend it. All right. How many more of these have I got in me, do we think? Maybe another 2 or 3. And then we'll move on and do something else. Someone forgot about Father's Day. Yeah, it's a really nice set. I actually have, I'm really lucky. I have Rivendell. It's actually built and over there. And I also have the tower, the Black Tower, but I haven't built that yet. I've had that since it came out. I just haven't gotten around to building it because I don't really have any space to put it. That's the other problem because these things are massive. So I don't really have the space. I'm thinking that, when I eventually kick young bloke out the house, which is another 10 years away. I wonder if I'll still be streaming with you guys in 10 years from now. But anyway, when I kick young bloke out eventually, and he goes to university, then maybe I'll have a bit more space to put all this stuff up. But I do hope I can build it before then. What do we got? That's not bad. We're still pretty down though. What are we at? Minus 51. Minus 51, but with the neurostim, that puts us at like plus 35. So we're still down about 20. But if you have forgotten about Father's Day and you need to call your dad and let him know how much you care, get it done. Come on. Oh, I'm not in the right window. Come on. Wow. That was a bit of a mess. Whoa, someone's got me wings on. My trademark wings. Come on, old Fred. Spit out some ped. There's another 30. If we have another reasonable one, I might call it and just try and call it as break even. How much we spent here so far? 200 odd? Okay. The other thing I'm doing at the minute is keeping an eye on what's going on in the market. I really want an LR60. I don't think I can afford it. Really want an LR60. This thing's sitting on top of me here. Oh, look at my bunny. Isn't she adorable? Come on. Come on, slot machine. Spit out some ped. Not really. 16. Not the greatest. Well, we'll try and get another. Where did it go? I got my sound all the way down. I do need to. Let me just check streaming settings. Return rate's not so great. It looks like we're okay. Okay, it looks like we're okay. All right. Come on. Another old Fred. One for the road. Gives a big one. What's that? 23? Still not good enough. Some of these guys must be getting 2-3 times that. Wow. I really need to work on the gear a bit more. I did get my first Wiles pristine, but I think did I get that before last week? I don't remember. But I have got my first Wiles pristine now. Yeah, these guys will be here all day on this. I mean, it's not actually too bad. We're not. I mean, I've got ped to burn through, which is the good thing. You know, but so I might as well be using it on the slots. But we are at about 78%. As I said, we did get an item, so if we do get back up to a 80-90%, that should put us at a good mark. But I don't know what these usually end up at. I'd like to see some of this gear though. For example, what's he using there? What's that one? Ugh, 13. That sucks. No, 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 no. Clicked on the wrong thread. Wow, that was nearly bad. That was nearly very embarrassing. So, anybody out there been watching much of the World Cup as well? I watched England win 4-2. I've watched highlights of most of the games. I haven't really watched anything live. Um, I'll be honest, I'm kind of struggling to find the motivation with soccer. Obviously, I'm a football guy. I love American football, but I'm really struggling to find the motivation with soccer. I just find it really frustrating when they I mean, I know they've brought in yellow cards for diving and things like that, which is good, right? That has to happen because that drives me nuts. But they still roll around like they've been shot, after they've just been tapped on the ankle or something like that. And that kind of that drives me crazy. It's like if you get injured, you get injured. Yeah, I hear you. So how's it going? So it says, hopefully I remain in the top 16. Does that mean you can see that you're in the top 16? Because I was looking at it earlier, and in results, there's no results yet. Does that mean that you can see it because you're part of it? Is that how it works? Yeah. I mean, I I I wouldn't really recommend doing legends unless you've got like a bottomless ped card. What I'll probably do is when the team one comes up, I probably will do this hunt. We'll do one Sunday, probably as a team hunt, and go see if we can get one or two globals. But that's about it, really. I'm not really planning to do that much with it. I'll be frank. But does that mean you can see the results for yourself, or are you just kind of guess estimating? Ugh, 10 ped and a strong box. Gee, thanks. Oh, there's a leaderboard in Entropia Central. Okay, let me go take a look. It's funny that Entropia Central has a leaderboard, but yeah, Entropia Legends. Uh, they have a leaderboard specifically for Legends. I'm in here. I don't really see it. Entropia Legends. Okay, so that's the team one. Events. Oh, there we go. Team qualifier, upcoming qualifier. Oh, look at that 5 ped. That's brutal. Ugh. Oh man, that sucks bad. So we're now at minus 104. Right, so here we are. Okay, so up and coming. Top 16. There you are, my friend. Wow. Doing a good job. That's really nice. Good job, man. I have got no chance. Especially not in the solo. Yeah, I mean that's part of the challenge of the event. You know, it's really not geared. It's just it's geared to those who have got the ped cards to just spend hours grinding. And yeah, I don't have the ped card, and I don't really care enough. And I wouldn't be able to compete at the next level anyway. So as I said, I'm having to compete with. Oh, I got. Oh, look at that! We got an item. There we go. Let us take a quick look at this. So we got this baby. Now that is okay. 40. Let me just pull this up. Let me open this up. So it's a 101 ped. How big was that global, just out of interest? That global was... Well, it can't have been that one. So we just had a 214. We just had a 214 and I took 100 and... 100 ped out of it. Sorry, guys. Um. Anyway, so 101. I'm sure this probably isn't really selling. 100, yeah, 101%. So it's a 20. I mean, 112. It's not going to tear up very fast. Yeah, I mean, probably not something that I'll use. So it'll end up as scrap most likely, but definitely a nice win. For sure a nice win. So I will take it, and that's another 30 peda. Okay, things is getting real. Shit getting real, y'all. It was nice of them to make a section for newcomers, but it's like, as per usual, the mid tier. I mean, it would have been cool to do something like 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 plus. Something like that, you know? And then you'd be splitting out maybe a few more different people. Yeah, I think what I'm going to be looking at is whether or not the teams are really taking it seriously. And if the teams are not really taking it that seriously because they're saving their ped and all the top players are saving their ped for the main event, then maybe we it's worth spending a little bit of time just trying to sneak into the top eight. But for the most part, it's just probably not worth it at all. Um, yes, you could. It just depends how much effort you want to put in. But yes, you could chip out. I've got, I think, BLP and laser rifle, both over. But you're right. Yep, I could have chipped down to 40 and just had a go. Actually, be interesting to see if they check. I mean, they must check every stage. They must be checking every stage. So, I mean, ultimately, I guess you're gonna get you have to keep chipping out, chipping back in. Yeah, and again, I'm not planning to do much with it. I just kind of made the team just in case somebody wanted to have a go, get the old bloke gaming name in the list. Bit of advertising, do a couple of vids on it. But yeah, I'm not really planning to do a lot with it, quite honestly. We're getting some chats. Yeah, yeah. You basically you get a skill chip and you chip out the skill. I mean, you lose some in the process, but if you know you'll gain it back. But yeah, you could chip out your high skills and get down to 40. Just keeping an eye. I wonder. I got that extra one after I used the candy cane, didn't I? I need to make sure that candy cane buffs up. 33 seconds after this kill, I'll eat another candy cane. But yeah, I did. I started getting a little bit more luck when the candy cane's running. What's it say? Elevated Hunter, not Uber yet. Oh dear. Absolutely not Uber yet, mate. Me neither. Slowly. We'll get there one day. Come on. Woo, I'm getting my ass handed to me here. I will have another candy cane when the sky goes down. Consume. What do we get there? 11 ped. Ugh. Absolute garbage. So we're back up to being 69 down. That's it gets back to you very quickly. Even though we did have that one hit, we're not doing so well now. What do we got? Nothing else snuck in, has it? Nah. Okay. So yeah, well, I think I've maybe got one or two more, and then I'm going to. I keep saying that. I keep saying that, but then you want to stay, don't you, just in case we get that big one. uh, that's the game. Keeps pulling you in. You don't want to risk missing out. FOMO. So what's the last couple of old threads? 197. 197. The old thread before that wasn't that good either. 208. Ugh, that was another pretty bad one. How much was that one? 180. Come on, there's got to be a big one. Let's wait for the next one. The next one that pops off a bit, 500 plus. After that, we'll call it, I think, and we'll go to ARIS and go do some dailies on ARIS and see if we can sell our armor pull. Minus 100. Ugh. And we got another one right there. Yeah, he's engaged. Okay. I think I'm just going to lay. Probably shouldn't have put the heel on there, to be honest. That was not the best call, I don't think. But this one will go down soon, then we'll take the other one, and then we'll see where we are. I say if one of these pops off, we'll probably call it. That one didn't. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, we're down here. We're just south of Jason Center, and we're having some fun with old Fred. But we're only about a C. It's not the best. But as I said, we did have one. We got lucky here with this thing, the Bikak Quell, or whatever it's called. And yeah, I guess I think we'll call it after this one. That's what we'll do. I promise. Unless it's absolute garbage. No, we'll do it anyway. We're out of here. Last one. Come on, old Fred. Throw me a bone. Throw me a bone, buddy. But the moment I leave here, they'll get a nice, massive one. Oh, there you go. That's a 37. That'll do me. I am out of here. But there will be a better one coming soon. But that's a 500 right there. I'll take my share of a 500. and we will go walkabouts and go find something cool to do. Because I'm sure you guys are bored. So let's head out to ARIS. I'm just gonna throw up my just gonna throw these up on Cali Trade. Nobody wants my stuff, but anyway, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe just make that 170. See if anybody bites at 170, seeing as I'm there anyway. And then my apartment. Whoops. The apartment for the apartment for 1500. All right. Alright, so we are Jason Center. Let's make our way to Port Atlantis. I probably should drop my stuff off, shouldn't I? Port Atlantis. So we'll use the usual free route. Hey, visitant, welcome back. You just missed me beating up old Fred. Let's see if we get any bites on some of my stuff. It's probably too expensive. I had somebody telling me that the Ascension armor is only worth like 2,700, 2,800 now, and I'm like, ugh. It's only going to be worth that. I will keep it. That is what I say. So I'm just going to drop all this off in storage. I should go sell that pill, but anyway. Merge all stacks. So what I am going to do is I am going to pull these boxes when I've got 50 of them. That actually is 50, isn't it? 41 with 9 more is 50. Yeah, I'm going to pull them because I got them for free. So I think if you get boxes for free, it's worth pulling them potentially. I mean, you could try and sell them, of course, but I'm actually going to pull them. Let me just drop these 2 items in here. They're 2 just items that I looted that are pretty meh. Probably will never use them, but I'll hang on to them right now because I don't really need to sell them. And what I did do though is I got some Pegasus. The last piece of Pegasus I've bid on is over in 5 hours, so hopefully tomorrow morning I'll get that. So what I'm going to do is drop. So we've got the boots, we got the gloves, and put a plate on that. Put a plate on that, and that's for when we do the robots, because they hit pretty hard. So I decided to get the Pegasus to soak a bit of that damage. Right, so we'll go through Setesh to save some money. We only save 0.1 of a ped, but that is enough. I am going to take this opportunity to go get a refill. I will be back. Okay, so we're in Setesh. And after Setesh, we go to Setesh Space Station, main hangar, and we teleport there. And then we can get out into space for free. If there was ever a reason to do some mentoring, that is it. So I did actually help, actually not a disciple, I just helped somebody who was wanting to get a spaceship. I took them over to Howling Mine earlier, and I did the Howling Mine dailies. So I will be doing a video on the Howling Mine dailies. It's like, you know, somebody was telling me it's 6 ped, and it is. Using the P1 adjusted, I actually spent about 3 ped. So if you've got at least 3 ped bankroll, probably 4. Depends what you're using, but I use the P1 adjusted. If you have a P1 adjusted and you got, you know, 4 ped in bankroll, you can actually make a decent chunk. And then the other one is like just cracking open, going out in your ship using the mining laser and cracking open 15 asteroids. And once you've done that, you get a good chunk. So yeah, it's another 3 ped. So you can get 6 ped out of Howling Mine. It's a bit of a trek out there, but you know, if I'm a new player and I can get out of Setesh Space Station without spending any money, I can get in and out of Howling Mine. I just got to fly there and back. But if you make it part of your cycle, so maybe, you know, you go there last and then you're there the following day and you finish it first, then you come back over here and you do the ones over here. I don't know. I mean, there's probably that's not a bad chunk of ped. 6 ped's not bad on a daily basis. That actually does beat the Cyrene one, and it's actually 2 ped as well. You know, it's 1 ped ammo and 2 ped. So I would say it's definitely worth a look. Definitely worth a look. And then you come here, you do, you know, you do what? Minimum 2? Minimum 2 here for 4 ped. But the problem is you don't get that 4 ped straight away. You have to wait. So you've got money tied up. That's the benefit to Howling Mine is you're not really tying up any ped in it because straight away you're getting the 6 ped return. 2 ammo, but you know, 4 is actual ped. If you spend, you know, a month out there, what are you looking at? A month is going to give you 120 ped. It's almost the same as doing everything here on ARIS. Ugh, come on. All right. Ugh, got lag spikes. Let me in. Ooh. That's it. So into the space station. And get this baby landed. As you can see, I still haven't fixed it. That's because I don't really care if it gets blown up by a pirate. And we're away. Alright, so we will go down to ARIS and go see. Let's go see what today's dailies are. As I was saying earlier, it is Father's Day today, so if you haven't called your dad yet to say Happy Father's Day, get on it. Like none of my kids did. Ah, the joy of having kids. What's this guy? All right, so the samples is chromosoids. That one I believe is doable if we actually go over there, but I don't think we can be bothered. Um, Not unless all these dudes, look, they're buck naked and exactly the same. Ah, gotta love it. Not a buggy game at all. So what do we got? We got weak Moritex, Fieroids, and Verderons. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll pick up all three of those. And probably won't do the Chromosoids then. So I will get maybe 5 or 6 out of today. I know whether I can be bothered to do all of the bosses. Oh, my wasp is getting beaten up. I do love this wasp. So we'll just plot out here. On the way back, we'll take the weak Moritex. Then we'll go down the bottom to take the Fieroids and the Verderon. That's my... What I am going to do, though, is as we are driving, I'm going to stop this, go to loadouts, put on the beast. So active, just come back here, point at the road, there. And then I'm going to go to sessions. I'm going to go back to my new BC30 hunt, resume that, come back here, dodge that, look at that. So we now got our old BC30 hunt up. We're not doing too great at this, but including markup, it's not been the best loot return. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on, pick it up. We'll run in. We'll kill some stuff on the way. That's just, yep. Hopefully, I'm late enough to. I can't remember what time I did it yesterday, but I don't think it's this. I don't think it was this that late, so it should be okay. Whoops, somebody's on me. No, okay. But somebody was shooting at me there. There's a dude there. It's probably a shot from him. Let's take this one whilst we're here. I mean, no real reason to kill these other than just to amuse myself. But we'll go around here. And we're heading here. Hope we get a nice pull. I've been thinking about trying to do some crafting here. I need to do a lot more research on the crafting. But some of these higher level Hyperion guns are pretty good. Whoa, I've got the wrong gun on, haven't I? Okay. That was a good start. So yeah, I've done like all three of the robot missions 3 times this week, and still absolutely no chance on the end game one. But these ones have been pretty painless, to be honest. Yesterday I was taking a bit more damage than usual, but now I've got the extra 2 pieces of Pegasus that I've just bought. Should be fine. Should be fine. And I can set up a new set as well, which will be good. I'll do it tomorrow when I actually get the final last piece of Pegasus, hopefully, if nobody outbids me. Okay. More of those. Come on. Give me a nice pull from Droidicus Droctimus Prime. Are we going to get something? Nope. Pile of garbage. Alright. So I'm not going to do the maintenance tunnels. I've I've gotten stuck in them twice now. It's just not happening. It is definitely not happening. Oh, hello. Whoa. Lag. Actually, I should be able to just drop this down and blast all the way out. I need to be dropping my pet down more. I'm really not dropping her out very much, and I should be, because it is an additional 10% crit damage when we get a crit. So I should be doing that really. I'm just pretty lazy with it. And if I'm going to be lazy with it, there's no point in having it really. I guess that is the argument. Hey, buddy. Okie dokie. Ugh. So what do you guys prefer? Do you want to just see me chilling on the Verderons and Fieroids, or do you want to see me having another run through at the robot missions? I'm going to assume the robot missions, and I'm going to go up and do them. Also because they're on a timer. Oh look, Royal Club's active. I went to Royal Club twice in the last week or two because I was checking them out just to see if just to see if they're still active, and it was like dead. There was nobody there, so it's kind of I've already got that one. Okay, yeah. So I wasn't best impressed, to be honest. So I ended up taking the disciple to Boreas. Yep, that's how bad it was. Right, so what we're going to do is go down to this one. I'm going to go down to this one. I'm going to do this one first, then come up to here. Then once I come out of here, teleport to here, pick up the quest from here. And I'm not going to do the quest today, but that's the route I'm going to take, so I have it in me back. So I have the quest available to me. Does anybody use any of the chemistry? Anybody want any of the chemistry blueprints? Because I really I have no real use for them. I shouldn't be checking old Fred procs, but let's go have a quick look. 202. I really don't want to know, do I? 215. 215. Is this the road I need to take? Yep. And hang a right just down here. Somebody got Tide Claw pristine. That's nice. Oh, Fred with a 194. Maybe I did get out at the good time then. 188. It's been some pretty horrific, pretty bad Freds. All right. It's due for another proc then. Maybe we should go back. There it is. 497. That's a nice one. So it's working up towards it. Right, we'll keep going. See if we can get in without taking any damage to the wasp. But yeah, we're going to give these another go. I said I was taking a bit of heat from them because with a four piece of Pegasus, I was taking some pretty solid hits from these guys. It's more the Drokers and the drones that are doing the damage. I don't know why. Specifically, those ones are the worst. Can I squeeze through the center of there? Can I squeeze through the center of there without drawing aggro? I can. Oh, there's a dude right by the door. That's awesome. Let me pick up that. Ah, get off, get off, get off, get off. And he drew them in. Come on. To the door. Can I get to the door? I can. Okay, I'm in. That's one of the actually the worst thing is actually just even getting here, because you sometimes get sucked. You sometimes struggle. I oh, I wish there was a good way to do this, but there really isn't. I'm going to put a pause on because I want to. I've got to use the better guns, and then I am going to just equip the 6-piece. I just need thighs now, don't I? Okay, so yeah, I got myself a set of Pegasus. So the reason I did this was, if I look at the Pegasus and I look here, so the main one with the 6A plate is I'm up to 6454 on the pen and burn. Whereas if I look at the chest guard here, the burn is only 8 and the penetration's only 8. But this one's better against melee because you got the acid protection, but you basically got cut, impact, and stab, all pretty good. I mean, this also can do cut, impact, and stab, but obviously I want to be using the improved Imperium when I can. So I am just going to, because I think I can take these without it, but I'm not gonna. Let me just, because this one's actually quite hard and they hit pretty hard. So what I'm going to do though is I am going to, so if you don't know this, what you do is you go to down here and you create a loadout, and let me just remove a couple of these. I don't have any Earth Shock anymore, so I can remove that one. Angel, Frontier, Imperium, Clothes. So we're going to just add new, and it's going to be armor, and this armor set we're going to call Pegasus. Okay. And now what we can do is if we go to actions and we go to UI mode and we scroll down, I can in here get my Pegasus armor, drag it into slot 7. I don't have any ghost anymore, so that's all right. Good. So now Pegasus is there. So now I can toggle back into Pegasus now later. So let me take this. But I will get out the bunny. And then when they get close, I switch to the DOA for the lifesteal. And this is actually a pretty big one, 48 Gen 5. It's actually a pretty big one. What's that one? It's a 48 Gen 5 as well. Okay. I've had a couple of really good globals in here, but I'm not tracking them because I don't switch the guns. What I actually should be doing is just taking a screenshot of all of the guns and everything else. Whoops. I think everybody else just basically tracks all of the spend that they have. Yeah, these things hit quite hard. Come on. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Come out. Oh, no, I picked up the other one. And these hit too hard to have two. Ah! These things could have better pathing. And the actual irony is I don't actually need to complete those rooms. I just need to run and do the trigger. It's so frustrating. Right, you come out. Thank you. Oh, will you stop getting... What? What? Fuck. Be calm. Be absolutely calm. Stupid effing... I mean, really? What absolute garbage pathing. One just like appears next to me completely randomly. Ay, ay, ay. So they die pretty quick, but they hit pretty hard. What I might do is just try and do a runner on the bottom one. Ugh. Very frustrating. What a complete pain in the proverbial. Right, so I'm going to do this one. Then I'm actually just going to try and do a straight through run through of this one. Let's take this off. So if you now press that, it automatically it should take it all off. And what we're going to do, I'll throw the evade ring on, but that drops my run speed, doesn't it? I just try a runner. Got it. And try and get out of here if I can. All right, done. That's what I should have done for last time. Right, let's throw this on. And we'll take these at long range. I don't have the bunny out now, do I? Because I died. There. Right, let's try again. I do have to take this one, I think, because I will likely pull it on the way down. Don't go too close to that wall door. We don't want to pull it. 43 Gen 3. This is dying surprisingly slowly. Alright. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just switch to full blues. Because in here we now have some, are these spheroids? I think they're spheroids. So these are fierlings. Of course they are, because then they won't count towards my quest. Then we'll pop that off. We'll switch that in and we'll drag him out here so that if he gets lucky and takes me down, then I got a straight shot at him all the way down the ship. No, he doesn't. Okay, good. What's next? Let's pull that one. That's a spheroid. That's cool. Hopefully this one will give me a chunk in my yeah, give me a chunk. That's cool. Because I need to kill less of those. That's a fierling. Switch. A closer gun. Alright. Wasn't great. No great gains yet. That's another fierling. Alright, well. I'm actually going to pop that off. And we'll go again. So this boss is actually, he's a little bit painful. He did take me down once, maybe, was it twice yesterday or just the once? Maybe just the once. But I mistimed the heal, which is kind of part of the pain. And he also his pathing is not great. We'll take this one first. Woo. Okay, that's my son coming home. This guy's gonna get me. Ah. This guy's gonna get me. I'm just gonna... Ah. He got a couple of lucky hits on me early on. So I have to run back. Alright. Let me run back. Ah, the dogs. And then we'll throw that one on and we'll pop it just before we get there. Alright. Just let me put you on mute just for a moment. Alright, we're back active again. We just come back for a trip to Okinawa. We just pop that, throw that on, and then we take this bad boy. It should be okay as long as... Oh my word. I've got the wrong armor on. That's why. Oh, stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I forgot to change armors, didn't I? Come on. Come on, chat. Tell me I'm being an idiot when I'm being an idiot, please. Ugh. That's why. That armor's just not... It just will not stand up to that damage. Ugh. And that's why I went and bought the Pegasus, because against... I mean, for most things that I'm fighting, the blues are fine. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of slightly higher end damage that I'm taking on these, so I don't want to be messing with it. But I am going to pop the heal just before I go in. So pop that, and off we go. Wow, that was some nasty hits right there. So again, you see this guy, if he gets a couple of nasty hits in, he's going to do the damage. But if I evade once or twice, I can catch it back up. So it really just depends. No, but I might just pop up and just see if I can ace heal too much. Damn it! He's already healed too much. Oh no, he didn't. He missed me. Oh, that was a... Look at that loot. How horrible is that? Come on. Man, the loot gods. That is horrible. There was ever an advert not to do it. That was it. Wow. That was horrific. Let me get out of this armor. Because once I step outside, I might get ganked by those three that were just outside earlier. And if I get ganked by them, it's not going to be worth doing. Ugh. That loot, man, was just horrific. Wow. Yeah. That's kind of a shock. That was really bad. Am I going to get ganked on my way out? If I can get to the gate, I can teleport out. Let me come over here and then I hit the teleport. And teleport only like takes me over there, but it takes me out of the dangerous area. And actually I could throw. Actually, let me abort this and just chuck on this. Let me just risk it. I just don't want to take any damage to my wasp, to be honest. But we can go round here. Round here. Get through that gap there. Get through that gap there, and we are out. All right, we are out. Try not to hit things. So we're going to go up to this one now. Go do that one and hopefully have slightly better luck. Because that was just bleh. Okie dokie. And the dog's going mad. Get somebody else come in. Welcome. Did anybody go to the fashion extravaganza yesterday? As a 536 old Fred just pop. Probably could go down. Is that the one? That's the one. Want to go across there, up the other side, and we're on the way. Hopefully, when we do our verderons, we get some sixes. Oh. When's the next big old Fred gonna pop off? I can get back over for it. All right. Christmas mittens. What are they? Okay. Right, let's try not to get any aggro on the way up. Keep my wasp intact. Come on. Can I get to the front gate? So the problem is these warriors sit in that front gate. Oh, there's somebody right there. Thank you. A soul car. Good job, dude. All right, so we can get this out of the way. We can start getting in here. And we are going to be away. We're up to 9. Good job. Right. Oh, this... No. Damn it. Oh, it hasn't spawned. Okay. Can I pop? No, I can't. Because this thing, I gotta target it quickly and get it. Okay. Got it. Okay. I will pop a heal. So now I'm getting used to doing that one. It's going down much quicker, but you still have to keep hitting F. That's the problem. It's not an auto target auto kill, which is a bit of a pain for that one. But we will cat jumping up again. Okay, so we'll just throw that up, take that one. That's a 36 Gen 3, so that should be fine. Come on, I need some nice big global in here. I didn't take the ring off, did I? I did not. Good. Okay. All right. Very good. We got to take this one down here. Take that one. 36 Gen 7. So again, these die relatively quick, but they hit hard. When they hit hard. So what you're trying to do is take them as quick as possible and from as far away as possible. But you can hug the side here, and there's one just around this corner, which is kind of a pain, but it's a 27 Gen 5. This one should be okay. And then there's another one there just by the door. 32 Gen 6 should be okay. And then inside this door, there's a couple in here, are the derelict ones. I mean, we're not getting any towards our quest. Sometimes you can complete your quest in here, but let's take this one. Pull him out. Okay, this one's not hurting me much. What is he? He's a 36 Gen 3. Okay. Yeah, 36 Gen 3 was not really much of a challenge. That's another 36 Gen 3. I'll just stand here and take it. We can soak this one. What's that one there? It's another 36 Gen 3, so we should be fine. And we'll pull this one in here. Okay, we're doing okay here. So actually, I mean, shout out to Eve. I did watch. Whoa! That was really stupid. I thought it was the other side. I didn't need to pull that at all. So the other side, you basically go around the outside of them. This side you don't, and I'd completely forgotten that thing's over there, so I didn't need to draw this one at all. That was pretty dumb. What you lost about, mate? The old soggy dog. What you stuck on? What do you need help on, mate? But you got your 23-year-old account unlocked, did you? Still got anything on it? We are gonna hug the wall and follow this round. Keep hugging the wall. Do not want any unsolicited attention from the robots. Okay, so let's take this one. It's a 36.3, should go down reasonably okay. I mean, 23-year-old account. So how long were you frozen out of it for? And how long were you away for? Because I did probably start an account 23 years ago, but it would have been worth absolutely nothing, so I kind of restarted this time. Another 36 Gen 3. Should go down okay. Okay, it's gone. Next up, around the corner here. This guy has 27.5. He should go down quite quick. What's that one? 32.6. That one should go down okay. The 32.6 will go down relatively quick, but he hits hard. Is that one right at the back there? There's one right at the back there. It's a 27.5, so it should be fine. I might take it anyway. I probably don't need to. I'm probably going to take it anyway, just because I don't want to get caught out. Last played 2011. You got any interesting gear on you? Where are you at in the game? What kind of skill level are you at? Just a 3. Well, do you want to friend me in game? And then you can send me some screenshots. I don't even the Jester. I don't know that it's really worth using. I think I have to take that one. If you want to chat to me in game, just look up. That's spelt it wrong. Look that up in the game and friend me if you haven't already, and if you have, then just chat to me in game. You can go into this one here in the user register. So if you go into actions and scroll down, you will eventually find user register. And if you click on user register, you can type the name in there and it will pull me up. I do not hide myself. So, okay, this was the one. So basically, if you kill that one, you can give the room a wide berth. You may pull that one if you're unlucky. I did pull that one. Obviously that one's too close to the thing. I need to... Why don't I just go all the way down the bottom next time? And through that door. That might make more sense. Oh, spelt it wrong. Ugh. That's the middle name. You should have 10 extra stamina, I think. What you mean? Alright. So I got step in here and kill these two things. They're blasting me from range. Ugh. I got stuck on the wall here. I was trying to move and I got stuck on the wall. I got one of the two turrets. That was not very smart. That was definitely not very smart. Alright, so we'll take this one down. Come on. Come on, shoot it. Shoot it! Thank you. God. There just seems to be something a little bit off. Whoa! Wow, he hit me hard. Was that a crit or something? Wow, that hit me hard. Oh, it was a crit. 127 damage. Crit. Wow. Damn. Yeah, I don't want to be taking crits from these things, that's for sure. Wow. That hit hard. So what just happened there? What did I get there? I got a Mel. Okay. Is that you? Xerxes. Black urban jump suit. Share it. Can you show me? Alright, see if I can take this down in one go. Or whether it's going to take me 2 or 3. It really just depends on the crits. If I don't get the crits, I'm okay. But if he gets a couple of crits off, then I'm screwed. So I will just run him around here and hope he doesn't crit me. Come on, give me better loot than the last dude. Give me better loot than the last dude. Come on. Improved Hyperion Catalyst. Nice. I think the improved. Nice. The market value on the improved is 1,123. So I think they're about 100 ped each, are they? I got 4 of them. Wow. That's nice. All right, I'll take that. That's I think that's about 100 ped right there. That I will definitely take. Okay, so now we'll head outside. I will not wear my armor because if I die, I do not care. And now let's go take on some Fieroids, some Verderons, and some Mortarex. Get my six vouchers for the day. And hey, he's gone into the tunnel. I think I'm just going to stand here and teleport. Ah. Okay, so that kind of makes up for it a bit. I mean, 0.4 times 1,000. Just get out the. What is 0.4 times 1,000? 400 ped? Really? Oh, that thing's gonna kill me. Market value. It is 1,000. It's 400 ped. Wow. Wow. Okay. I also got some, what's that one? The GR50. GR50 is a nice one. Oh, I did teleport. Oh, that's right. I was teleporting to come to here to grab this quest, right? That's right. That's the benefit of doing this. So I can go grab this quest. Go to stage 2. So I only really do these because... So this chemistry thing... So what you do is you can go here. You can grab one of these chemistry blueprints. And you can trade the the blank blueprints for these, right? So if you click on here, one blank blueprint, you can swap for one neural infused gauze. And what this does is it gives you, what does it give you? 10% increase in when you use gauze, you get 10% increase in skill gain chance. But it takes these things to do it, and I don't use gauze, don't really use clubs, don't really use plasma, don't really use. So there's the Mind Force one, which could be good, but it takes Frost Shock, Hazy, and Snake Oil, and I've not pulled any Snake Oil. I don't even know where you get it from. I mean, of course, I could research, but there's literally no Snake Oil in my stash. So the other one is Construction, so you can get 10% increase in skill chance for Construction. That one's not so bad. I did make a couple of these. This one requires Shard Burst, Filtrate, Hazy, which is this one. So I got 15 of those. And Necrotic Tissue, one of those. I think I got some Necrotic Tissue, 4 of those. And then Acidic Essence. So I could make one of those. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just quickly go ahead and get a couple of these. So let's say, let's make 5. Let's buy 5. And we need to drag 5 of these in. Okay. So we can do that. So now what that does is it gives me 5 of these, and then I can go to the chemistry lab, and I've only got enough stuff for 4 because we don't have the necrotic essence, but we can have a go at making these. Failed. Ugh. Success. So we got some shrapnel, we got one of the things, we got a failure again, and we got a success. So we got 2 of them, right? So now what we can see in here is we got 2 of these 10% skills increase on construction. So I can pop this before I do my crafting, and I get 10% chance for a couple of hours. So it's nice. That's probably the only one that I can make, and it's not too bad. So anyway, what we're going to do is that now is the so that's the robots done. I'm not going to worry about that one. I'm going to do the Moratex, Fieroids, and Verderons. So what I might do, what time are we at? 20 past 12. Maybe I'll spend another, because I'm going to do the Verderons and the Fieroids. So maybe I'll just do those, and then we'll call it. Maybe I'll just do the Fieroids. Getting a bit tired. But we'll do a little bit more. Maybe see if Doggy can get on. Soggy Dog can get on. Maybe he can show us some of his old gear. And we can all FOMO. Oh no, we should have got that. Oh, they're plots. Ironhaven plots. The Ironhaven plots come up for sale yet? Actually, let's go all the way down here and up the side. What do we actually need to give? I'll worry about it another day. Let's just get down to these Fieroids and Verderons. Get some killing in! I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube, am I? it's one of those things. It's like with my little one. So he's I guess it's, yeah, like for kids, but all the stuff that he watches, it's always oofing rather than killing, and it's like, okay, but I guess that allows them to target kids if you don't say killing. Oh, look at the lag on this. Come on. Come on. Come on, game. Catch up with me. What's that one? Hey, Regan. Regan Artitiano. Vericam. Yeah, I actually I don't hide. So there is a way to go into like private mode so people can't see you. I don't do that, so I'm always visible when I'm online. So, and I'm always happy to chat as well. So if you are online and you want to have a chat, just reach out and ping me. Reach out and ping me, and always happy to have a chat. Right, so I'll throw on the blues, get the BC out, and we'll pop a few of these. We got a because we got a quest for them. I mean, I'd take these anyway. I kind of enjoy these. They take a long time to get to you, so you don't take much damage, and they drop some good stuff. So I do not mind these at all. Vehicle lag is incredibly rage inducing. That is for sure. Especially when you're flying across the universe. Yes. Yeah, when you're flying through space and you keep lagging and bouncing back, and it's like, will you please stop? It's already dull enough flying across space without freaking lag bouncing. But actually, what I'm going to do, just to show you guys again how this works. So what we have in here, for example, you can click on loot, and if I find the Hyperion catalyst, so catalyst, so these, oh, I didn't pick it up because, right, sorry, it didn't pick them up because I wasn't looting. Sorry, I wasn't tracking loot at the time. But that was definitely a win. That was one for the team. That was one for team old bloke. Huh. I do like the blues. I'm looking for. Oh, we got a global. Thank you, loot guards. So we got 400 in the last one, and we got a little global off this one. I will take that. I will definitely take that. Thank you. All right. Actually, I haven't really been getting a lot of globals in whilst I've been streaming. Most of the streams I haven't really hit many globals, so hope that was a nice one to finish off the evening, to finish off the stream. Maybe that's the shot for the thumbnail. Even though the four improved catalysts are actually worth more. That's bonkers. 400 ped for those. That is absolute bonkers. I guess you need. Do you need 10 of them to upgrade? That's pretty. That's actually pretty crazy. Mm, that is pretty crazy. So, okay. So I'm kind of flagging. Um, I might leave it there on a high note. Actually, I think I'm just gonna chill and play out the rest of these things before I go to sleep. So, um, Soggy Dog, if you want to have a chat with me in game, just ping me, man. Um, and I will be back again next week at the same time. Thank you for watching. It's been a reasonably quiet one this week, but we did get some good returns, so I am happy with that. Have a great week, everybody. If you are in the upcoming section of the legends and you're going for it, I wish you all the best. Um, which was sorry, I can't find it. There we are. That's it, Elf. Elf Wizard. Good luck, my friend. I hope you do well. I really hope you get what you need. Get in that top 16. Get some ped. I really wish you all the best. Anybody else who's participating, I wish you the best as well. And yeah, if you pop in boxes, I also wish you the best in getting a hat because I'm sure they're going to be selling well. So great. Have a great week. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it as always. And I will see you guys. Oh, a, an apartment in Genesis still. Okay. Empty though. How big's the apartment? Is it a nice one? I got I've got one I'm trying to sell at the moment. If anybody wants an apartment, um, it's an A. It's in Sakura City, so it's right next to the telepoint, so that's good. But anyway, um, yeah, ping me in game, dude, and let's continue chatting in game. But I'm gonna log for now. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you in another video soon and in another stream next Sunday. Thanks. Cheerio for now. Bye bye.